Cell Organelles Unit 2, Cells+Ch. 7-2. Use this presentation in conjunction with the Cell Organelle note-taking worksheet. Run through the entire presentation before using it in class so that you know what's coming next. It helps to print the outline and notes to have with you while presenting so that there are no surprises. JESP.org. 2 cell types: prokaryotes, prokaryotic cells. Let's review. 2 cell types: prokaryotes, prokaryotic cells. Eukaryotes, eukaryotic cells. Prokaryotes, bacteria. No nucleus. No membrane-bound organelles. Eukaryotes have a nucleus. Have membrane-bound organelles. Nucleus. 2 types of eukaryotic cells. Animal cell. Plant cell. Both cells function similarly. Cell organelles. Organelle equals little organs. Specialized structures that perform specific jobs in the cell. Found only in eukaryotic cells. Many are membrane-bound, a membrane surrounds the organelle. All the stuff in between the organelles is cytosol. Everything in the cell except the nucleus is cytoplasm. You may or may not wish to distinguish between cytosol and cytoplasm. The correct use of each term is shown here. Most high school textbooks, however, use the word cytoplasm to mean cytosol. Cell membrane surrounds the cell and decides what comes in and out. Semi-permeable, allows nutrients and waste products out. Made of a phospholipid bilayer. Also called plasma membrane. Emphasize word parts here. Phospho equals phosphate head, lipid equals fatty acid tail. Bi equals 2. Factory part, found in gates or doors. Plant cells. Animal cells. Prokaryotic cells. Nucleus control center of the cell stores DNA, chromosomes. Surrounded by the nuclear membrane. Pores let material in and out. Also contains the nucleolus, which makes ribosomes. Cells with more than one nucleus include muscle cells and liver cells, largely because of the massive volume of cytoplasm and number of organelles that need controlling. Factory part. Manager's office. Found in plant cells. Animal cells. That looks familiar. What is a polypeptide? Ribosome. Smallest organelle. Not surrounded by a membrane. Makes proteins according to DNA instructions. 2 types. Free ribosomes, float free in cytosol. Bound ribosomes, attached to rough ER. A polypeptide is a chain of amino acids. In this diagram, you can see the ribosome is making a polypeptide, also known as a protein. That looks familiar. What is a polypeptide? Factory part, found in machines. Plant cells. Animal cells. Prokaryotic cells. Endoplasmic reticulum. Transport system for materials in cell. 2 types. Rough ER, covered with ribosomes, sign of protein synthesis. Smooth ER, no ribosomes, it makes hormones and lipids. It's not necessary that the students can read the labels here, just point out the black dots are ribosomes. Factory part. Conveyor belts. Found in plant cells. Animal cells. Golgi apparatus, delivery system of the cell. Collects, modifies, and packages molecules in the cell. Distributes and transports molecules in vesicles. aka Golgi complex. It is not necessary that the students read the labels. This diagram gives them a general idea of the Golgi shape. Factory part, found in post office or mailroom. Plant cells. Animal cells. Lysosomes clean up grew of the cell. Contain digestive enzymes that break down macromolecules for the cell to use. Removes waste particles. Students should recognize the shapes of the Golgi and ER even if they cannot read the captions. Factory part. Janitors. Found in plant cells. Animal cells. Mitochondria, powerhouse of the cell, site of cellular respiration. Converts energy stored in food into energy the cell needs, ATP. Explain that this diagram shows the mitochondria cut open to reveal the internal membranes. Sugar plus oxygen, carbon dioxide plus water plus ATP. ATP equals adenosine triphosphate. Factory part, found in power plant, electrical room, plant cells. Animal cells. Chloroplast, site of photosynthesis. Changes sunlight energy into chemical energy, glucose. Contains green pigment, chlorophyll. Found only in plant cells and algae. Chloroplasts absorb light, which is the catalyst for photosynthesis. Sunlight plus carbon dioxide plus water, sugar plus oxygen. Factory part. Solar-powered energy panels. Found in plant cells. Cell wall, rigid, protective barrier, maintains cell shape. Found in planting bacterial cells. Located outside of the cell membrane. Made of cellulose, carbohydrate fiber. This is an actual microscopic image. Explain that the colors are added digitally to enhance the different parts. Factory part, found in factory gates, plant cells. Some prokaryote cells. Vacuoles, storage tank, holds water, food, enzymes, wastes, etc. Large central vacuole, usually in plant cells. Supports cell shape in plants. Many smaller vacuoles in animal cells. The image is 2D, so it must have been a light microscope or TEM. If the cell is very tiny, then a TEM was used. Otherwise, a strong light microscope could have captured this image. Factory part, found in storage room, plant cells. Animal cells, smaller. Quick review: which organelle is the control center of the cell? Nucleus. Which organelle holds the cell together? Cell membrane. Which organelles are not found in animal cells? Cell wall, central vacuole, chloroplasts. Which organelle helps plant cells make food? Chloroplasts. What does ER stand for? Endoplasmic reticulum. You may choose to delete the answers from the PowerPoint or change the animation so that they come in after all 5 questions are asked, in case you want to quiz students individually at the end.